Hey everyone, it's me, LaMustacho, and in this video I will be showing you guys how I got this pretty pink look for Valentine's Day of 2023. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much and keep watching. Hey everyone, it's me, LaMustacho, and I just want to say thank you so much for being here. I'm going to be doing a makeup look before Valentine's Day. New year, new me, bitch. Prepare to be sick of me.
Prepare to be sick of me!
Yeah. I will be taking out my braids at the end of the video. I like taking out my hair at the end because I feel like it's more prettier that way, you know. The face is beat and everything, and then the hair comes out. I feel like it's prettier that way. So I will be doing that after the fact.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
And yeah, I plan on bringing a lot more content to you guys of different varieties and sitting down and talking with you guys and stuff like that like I used to. Yeah, I'm super excited. So let's get into this look. It's going to be a Valentine's Day look, which means pink. I'm not the biggest fan of the color pink. I'm not against it, but it's very girly, and I'm kind of one of those people who are not the girliest, but I'm girly at the same time. It makes weird sense, and I know that probably doesn't make much sense. Also, I have a brand new camera. It should be recording in 4K. If it is, I will say if it is.
It works for the beginning half, not the whole thing.
Is it? Is it really in 4K? It is a Sony A6400, and the A stands for alpha because Sony is being Sony, I guess. I don't know. It's super small and compact, and it's really cute. Yeah, I'm not sponsored by anyone. I just want to update you guys on that. So yeah, let's get into the look. Since it is a Valentine's Day look, I have a candle in the background, as you can see right there. It's burning. I have a mirror, by the way, that I'm looking at. But I feel like since it's a Valentine's Day look, I feel like I should be wearing some type of cute contacts. If you're new here, I am horrible at putting in contacts. So I will be using the same contacts I used 2 years ago, last year, whatever year that was. I think it was 2 years ago. If you want to check out that video, it'll be up here. Yeah, you know, go support your girl. Okay, so these are pink.
Oh Lord. Again.
There's a theme. So I'm gonna put in these contact lenses. I will have all the information up on the screen. Oh, that was salty. Oh God. Don't be like me and put old salty solution in your eye. That was like going into the ocean. Oh my God, I feel it in my eye. Oh God, that is spicy. That is salt.
Why is it spicy?
That is salt. Oh my God. Oh Lord, what is wrong? Okay, now I'm good.
What the fuck? Stop it! What the fuck is that?
Ignore the redness in my eye. This is with the this is a bad look. That's with the contact, that's without the contact. This is a bad look. That's with both the contacts in. I don't know where to look. You know, I actually thought about it. Maybe we should do a graphic liner. Yeah, I'm feeling it. So first we're going to start out with the eyes. I like to start with the eyes first because fallout, and also because it kind of guides the rest of the makeup look. But I'm going to do the most part of the eyeshadow first. So let's get into it.
Yeah, get into it.
I'm going to use this face primer around my eyes, which is a Wet n Wild Photo Focus face primer matte. So I'm just taking a dollop size like that amount. I'm going to put it on my eyelid and a little bit towards my brow, not on my brow, but like close to my brow. I have a lot of eyelid space, but I do have eyelid bags like above. I have a lot of skin. And I'm also going to be putting it a little bit underneath my eye, just in case we bring the eyeshadow pigment down to the eye. We're going to go in with a palette, which is actually affordable and cheap on Amazon. It's called the Beauty Glaze Color Fusion Over the Rainbow palette. It looks like this. So this is what it looks like on the inside. It comes with a little film. It has no mirror, by the way. Very pretty. It has multiple colors of the rainbow, and it has multiple shades, and this is what it looks like. From what I could tell, I have used this palette a little bit. It swatches really well and the colors are very pigmented. I have not tried all the colors, so do not take my word for like the yellows, greens, stuff like that. I don't know, I can't vouch for it, but it seems to be a good palette. So I'm going to go in with this type of fluffy brush, and I'm going to go in, we're just going to go straight into like a nice type of pink. I'm going to go in with this shade right here. See where my finger is? That one. We're just going to try it. Expect fallout. That's actually really pretty. Oh wait, I didn't zoom you guys in. Oh my god. How professional. And she calls herself a professional. By the way, I am not a cosmetologist, esthetician, or professional cosmetologist or makeup artist or anything. I am just a girl in her bedroom trying to work with makeup and try some new cute stuff. I'm going to bring this up a little bit higher. Going to go into the inner socket of my eye and just kind of pack on the color. We want this to be really fun and cute. I'm going to diffuse the edges a little bit by just going over. That is very pigmented for a first color. Doesn't seem like there's any fallout from what I could tell. We're gonna have to clean up over here because I went a little bit too hard. I'm going to go back in with that color, and I'm just going to pack it on a little bit more towards the outer corner. And it looks like we're going with the type of like a wing look, which I'm cool with. I just want this to be really pigmented. I think that looks really nice. What works for me might not work for you, that's okay. I have nothing really envisioned in my mind of what I want this look to be like. I'm just going with the flow. Okay, now I'm just going to do the same on this side. Okay, I think that looks like a good base. I'm gonna go in with this hotter pink color right here. I'm super packing it into the brush. Like, you see all that pigment. I'm going to bring that on the inner part of my eyelid. So the center of the eyelid, I'm going to just bring that in there and bring it out a little bit more. This will pretty much essentially be the base of the eyelid. Okay, I'm now going to go in with the eyeshadow primer by Becky Sue. Sorry if I'm messing up the name. It says long lasting waterproof, and this is the eyeshadow primer, and it is in the color 0 and it is white. And this is what the packaging looks like. I think the packaging is really cute. This is also very cheap on Amazon. That is about how much I'm using. It's just like a little dollop. I'm using a Wet n Wild brush. It's kind of like a concealer brush, and I'm just going to take some on the brush and I'm going to do a cut crease. So I'm going to put it on my eyelid, just patting it on. Look up. That's pretty much where my cut crease is. Oh, that's actually really pretty. Because I'm kind of dragging it. It's actually mixing with the eyeshadow. That's really pretty. I'm just going to try and diffuse some of the edges so it's not as harsh. I'm just lightly using the flat side, and I'm just gently going like that. Now we're going to go in with this color. This should be the shimmery color in the palette. With the same brush, I don't care. We're just going to pack it on really heavy. We're not going to do the center, we're just going to do the edges. So it's going to be like a halo. Oh, girl. No, we're done. We're done. We're doing a halo today. This is my first halo. Now we take that same color and we just put it underneath our eye. And we want to match it, marry it to the outer corner that we have and bring it into the inner corner. I want to apologize, my camera overheated. Okay, so for the base, it's going to be very basic. I'm going to move this up. So we're going to go back in with that same primer, Wet n Wild Photo Focus face primer matte. And we're just going to put this all over the face, kind of liquidy. Oh god, okay. Don't be like me. And I'm just going to work that into my face. And when it comes for the under eyes, you know how it's like all the way down here? I'm just going to take a baby wipe and I'm going to just kind of carve where I want that to be. A little bit closer to the eye and just clean up on the inner corner if you want to. And then we're just going to go back in with the primer. I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation Matte Cream Beige is the color I'm currently using. It has a little applicator like that. I'm just going to put some on my face. And this is the exact match for my skin tone right now. The other one, that is a lot. The other one is a good match for like my summer shade, as people say, when you're more tan. I am extremely pale right now, so this is a perfect match for me. And my foundation brush is the e.l.f. Foundation Blurring Brush. I'm going to just look down in my mirror and apply it. And as you can see, that is a perfect match for me. I did this shade match online. I bought it from Amazon. It is medium coverage and the undertone is neutral. Also, I'm not recording in 4K anymore. It made my camera overheat. So I'm going to be using this as a contour. I'm going to go into Black Radiance Color Perfect Foundation Stick in the shade 6822. It is warm and I will do a swatch for you. It's very creamy, but it is a perfect contour shade for me. It's not too dark, but it's not too light where it's just going to blend into my skin. I'm just doing a basic little contour. And I don't really have to do over here too much because my hair is going to be covering that. I'm going to bring it across my nose. I don't fully know exactly how to contour for my face shape or for my nose, as TikTok will say your face shape is this, you have the best. Yeah, I didn't do that. I should do that. Let me know if you want to see that. I also like to put a little bit underneath my lip just to get the illusion that I have a bigger lip. Going to bring it across here. I have a hereditary double chin and I'm overweight, so the double chin is double chinning. So yeah, that should be good. And I'm going to blend that out with this brush. This is the Wet n Wild P50 brush. Perfect brush for blending out contour in my opinion. And it is cheap. Once again, Wet n Wild is very cheap and affordable. And I like that. It's nice to my bank account. I like to have the illusion that I have a slightly bigger bottom lip. Okay, that looks really cute. A little bit on my nose is a little bit too heavy on the center of my nose. So I'm going to go in and now I'm going to highlight. I'm going in with the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer Matte Finish in the shade Medium Beige. And I'm just going to bring it underneath my eye, on the outer part of my eye. And then I'm going to put on the center tip of my nose in a little circle, kind of like a oval, elongated oval, whatever. And I'm going to put it on the center of my nose, which is crooked right now. My nose is not crooked. I did that crooked because I'm looking at an angle. And then we're going to do a little like sun set. I don't know. We're just going to put a little bit here. Put a little bit on my Cupid's bow. I think that should be good. Let that dry down for a minute. Yeah. So I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild concealer brush. I believe it's just called a concealer brush. I will have all the products listed down below, which is why these videos take me longer to edit. And I also preferably like to have them on the screen. I'm just going to blend this out. And that's once I blend it out. Going back in with my foundation brush just to kind of blend out the edges so that they could be married together. And it is a brighter under eye, but at the same time it goes. It look good to me. And I don't really have to blend out with the foundation brush, but I'm going to just to make sure that they're nice and melted together, essentially. I want the nose just to be a little bit, I brought the concealer a little bit too much on the sides, so I'm just going to reinforce that And I'm just going to go back in with the brush that I was using for contour, and I'm just going to pat it out. And I'm also going to bring that around the edges of my highlight on my nose, blend them a little bit so that it's not just a harsh like highlight on the nose. I don't know. I'm not a professional, okay? I think this looks really cute. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this makeup look so far and how you feel about it at the end. Next, we're going to do brows. I do not have a particular type of brow shape. Yeah, my brows are questionable to say the least. This one I think is a better eyebrow, and it also works out because I have this eye covered by my hair all the time. So I'm going to go in with the Revlon Color Stay Brow Pencil in the color 220 dark brown. So I'm just going to brush up my brows. I don't think anyone's gonna be following me for a brow tutorial, but I like to just do it just in case someone's struggling with the brows like me. So I like to do kind of like a feathery type of light-handed. I like to bring it down a little bit longer. Fill in type of brow. And this is my good brow. They're not gonna be twins, they might be cousins. Possibly cousins that were twice removed. And now I'm just going to push down some of my hairs. It also kind of feathers out the pencil look. And then I'm going to go in with the CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow in the shade 110 Medium Man. And essentially it's just a CoverGirl brow gel. And I'm just going to essentially put that on my brows just to kind of set them in place so that they don't move. My hair, it don't move. Gorilla Glue girl, please do not come for me. Sorry, you popped into my brain. I mean, she was in a Cupcake music video, Mosh Pit by Cupcake. She was in it. She shouted out Gorilla Glue Girl. And then she was in the music video holding up like a Tommy gun or Uzi, I think, or something. She was holding up a gun. I was like, hell yeah, girl, get your coin. And by queen, Cupcake, come through. I love Cupcake. My camera is about to die. Yeah, I'll be back. Now we're going to go in with setting powder. I'm going to go into Maybelline New York Fit Me powder, and it is a matte poreless in the shade 220 neutral beige. That's what it looks like. And I'm going to go in with Beauty Blender sponge. I washed it recently and it split open, so be careful. There's a reason why they gave you 10 of them or whatever, because they are not the, yeah. They pretty much, they burst at the seams. So we're gonna set underneath my eye, and we're just gonna set all over. Make sure to get the high points of where you highlighted. I'm actually going to dust off the excess with a angled flat dense brush. I actually don't remember what brand this is. This is one of the basic Amazon, you know, you look up makeup brushes, it's like the first one that comes up. I'll try and find it if I can. It's probably, honest to God, has been discontinued, but I'll try to find it. Since we have such a dramatic eye look that's going to get more dramatic as time goes on in this video, I'm going to go in with the Black Radiance blush in the shade 8312 Raspberry. The e.l.f. angled blush brush. I like the more of the, as a lot of people call it, e-girl aesthetic when it comes to blush. And I'm just going to put that all on my cheek. It's so good. And I'm just going to bring that across my nose. Like I said, I like the, as they call it, the e-girl aesthetic of like blush. I can't. It's my go-to. It's been my go-to for many years now, and I think it will probably continue for many more years. Don't ask me why, but I always do this. But I like to bring it up on my forehead. But I feel like it's also to bring some color back into my face. I'm very pale, and my foundation and everything is going to be pale too. So I like to put it on my chin and on my forehead. But the forehead, I have a big forehead. Do not come for me. It's West Indian forehead. I love it. But yeah, I like to do that in like a big swoop. Big swoopy circles. I think that's so cute. If you want to do what I'm going to do next, you can. You don't have to. I'm going to do a graphic liner on my eyes. This will be my first time attempting and ever doing a graphic liner. Pray for me. We're going to use Hondian water soluble paint palette, and I got this off Amazon, obviously, because everything I pretty much buy is off Amazon. We are not surprised at this point. And this is what this one looks like. I got two of them. They have this solo palette, and then they have the other one, which is a UV palette. But this one is the UV one, and I tested them out already, and I believe I did it on TikTok. I showed what the swatches were like, especially in the different lighting, but that's what the UV one looks like. I'm gonna grab a little tiny shot glass and put a little bit of water in it, and yeah, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. I have my little tiny shot glass. I have a bottle of water. Do not judge me. You can use regular water. You don't have to use bottled water. I have a little bit. It's like down here. I have a bunch of these brushes I bought, and they are essentially for like doing detailed line work. I'm gonna be using a little detailed brush. You can use any type of brush. You can use paint brushes as long as, you know, they don't have paint, stuff like that. It does come with a decent sized brush. I'm not gonna lie, that's a decent brush. We're gonna do white first. I'm just going to use a little bit of water. I just thought about it. What if we did like a white eyeliner? That will be cute. So I'm going to start at the end. No turning back. I mean, there is turning back. You don't have to do this step. That is cute. Use a napkin to wipe off the excess activated water, activated paint. That way I don't get the palette dirty with water and pink. And I'm making sure to look down. I have a mirror over here, but I'm making sure to look down because I have almond shaped eyes, which means that if I look up, it's going to transfer onto my eyelid because it usually touches. Make it more pigmented by not adding more water, but just by going in with the pigment that's already there. I want the outer corner of the wing to be as opaque as possible. You see how that looks really good? I want it to be like that. I want it to be as white as possible. I'm going to bring it into the inner corner. And I'm going to just do the same thing. I'm going to take the pink, which is right here. I'm going to trace the outline of the white on the top at least with the pink. That is very pigmented. I love. Okay, I brought it down to a point. We're gonna bring it down to a point on this side. So I'm going to go back in with the white, and I'm going to just make sure that it is still present, especially on the outer corner. That's what we want. We want it to be striking. Or at least I want it to be. I don't know about you. Okay, I think that looks good. I have this eyelash curler. It is e.l.f.'s eyelash curler. It's really cheap. I think it's like $5, maybe 10, maybe 13. I don't know. Don't take my word for it. It'll be down in the description below. But yeah, it's really cheap, but for a good point, for a good price point, okay? Do not think cheap is bad. If you think there's a product that you want to try but you're afraid to try it, send it to me. I might buy it. Hey, I'm cool with that. I'm actually going to let the camera recharge. It's at 4% and it's going to die. So yeah, we'll be back after this short message. This makeup look has been taking me literally like 3 hours.
I can't. Get out.
Since I have super curled lashes that go like this, they curl like that. I'm going to downwards curl. If you have super curly lashes, it's best to downward curl your lashes because it makes it, instead of being curled, it'll make it go like that with a slight curl maybe. But yeah, that should be good. I don't know if you guys can see visible difference. They are the Allure London Luxe Silk, and that's what they look like. I believe I got these at Target. I'm gonna be using the Duo Strip Lash Adhesive, and I'm going to put more eyelash adhesive towards the middle and the ends. So I'm gonna let that dry. You should put it up to your eye, see if it's the right length. I already pre-cut these to be the desired length of my eye. It's just not sticking. You also marry them together by pressing the lashes into your lashes. I gotta fix my eyeliner. I can see up here. I'm gonna have to go back over it and fix it. It is a little bit messed up. For mascara, we're going to go in with Rimmel London Scandalized Curve Alert Mascara. Gently coat my lashes with the falsies under eye mascara. So now I think we're on to the lips. My lips are a little bit dry. Don't come for me. I'm going to use a NYX retractable lip liner in the color Dark Red or MPL12. This pencil is super dry. That's the one thing I don't like about it. Half of the lip, I'm not doing the full lip. I got this a while ago. I bought it and I never tried it. It is a Wet n Wild Mega Slicks lip gloss. It is in the shade Nude Mood. It smells nice. Has a light like nudie type of color. That is really cute. I'm in love. For highlight, we're going to go in with the Maybelline New York Master Chrome Illuminating Metallic Highlighter in the shade 100 Molten Gold. And I'm also using this, I forgot to tell you guys, I'm using this Wet n Wild brush. It is a P75, and this is a perfect highlighting brush. I believe this is for highlighting, but this is my go-to highlighter brush. I'm going to highlight the tip of my nose, like the highest points of your face you want to highlight, but I like to do the tip of my nose, the little button of my nose. You can see how pretty that is. I like to get the nose bridge, not the full bridge, but like from here where you highlighted. I like to go over my forehead. And yes, I have a lot of free real estate. And then I'm going to do my cheek. I like to highlight my cupid's bow. So if you have lips, tuck in your lips and just... And I like to do my chin. I remember people used to do the chin many years ago. I don't care. I still do it. Kind of like get it flat, and I like to do the sides of my nose. And I was gonna take out my hair, but I think my hair looks really cute. Like, to me at least. Yeah, I think my hair looks cute, especially with this hat. You can use setting powder. I'm not going to. It's already 8:55 at night. Started at like 4 something. I'm going to clean off all my piercings. Give me a minute. Okay, I think that's the finished look. The only thing I will say is that the eyeshadow primer, either because I have almond shaped eyes, which means I have an eyelid fold, right here, at least on this side especially, I think it's on both sides, but mainly on this one, it is really good, but at the same time, maybe set it with the eyeshadow more. But other than that, I think it's really cute. I like this look a lot. The activated liner is my first time doing a graphic liner, and I have got to say I am in love. I also have LED lights in my room, so I will probably 100% give you guys a close-up of what it looks like with the UV activated water eyeliner, whatever you want to call it, graphic liner. I will show you guys that in a clip coming up. Okay, so I am in front of 2 lights. One of them is directly facing me. It looks like that. It is a whatever. It's a light and it changes colors. And I have it very close to me just to show you guys how it looks with the UV activated whatever. So yeah, it's currently set to purple, and now I'm going to change it to a dark blue. Isn't that pretty? So fucking cool. Alright, thank you. Love you guys. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. If you do like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all my other bits of social media, and consider subscribing to me on YouTube. And you can also subscribe to me on Twitch, or follow me on Twitch if you want to. And I should be doing videos like this, or maybe hair content or something else of that nature on this channel, preferably every
Friday.
I have a lot in my schedule, so I am going to try my best to squeeze this in there. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, like I said, please like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell for notifications, and I will see you guys later. Bye!